Hello and welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 12 September 2018. Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing, the marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
I'm JK.
I'm Rehan.
Faustina here.
This week, Instagram is working on standalone shopping app. Instagram adds new Super Zoom variants and emoji shortcuts. A bunch of iPhones were found sending user location to firms. Blue Whale is a game that leads to suicide.
Wow.
Facebook renames Canvas ads to Instant Experience, which I had a very bad experience with today. And gives it pixel capabilities. Google announced new and improved responsive display ads. More responsive than display and more display than responsive.
Wow, so complicated.
Macam
Back to our stories. Instagram is working on a standalone shopping app. According to The Verge, it's called IG Shopping. Will probably be called IG Shopping after IGTV. It is an attempt to connect users to brands with an e-commerce layer. We all know that Instagram has been testing shopping features on Instagram for a while now, but building a standalone app may not be the answer we are looking for. After all, Instagram hasn't had very good track record with making their standalone apps successful.
Yet.
And looking at you, IGTV. So yeah, IG Shopping. I've been trying to imagine how this works. You have Instagram, where brands advertise their products.
Okay.
So when they click buy, they will exit Instagram and launch Instagram
IG shopping.
IG Shopping, where they go into the little IG shop and they pick, check out, add to cart, check out, pay, and get the order.
Isn't it similar to Facebook ads on Instagram? When you just swipe.
Yeah.
But then it goes
Yeah.
goes to their if say that company sells their product, it just goes to their e-commerce website. That's it.
But what Instagram is trying to do is not get them to go to their e-commerce
Yeah,
website.
they want to build another platform
build a
for
platform for all the brands to actually do transactions within Instagram
So
itself.
don't direct them to their website, but rather
Keep them in.
that means more platform for business owner again, no?
More
Yeah.
platform for business owner.
很乱啊，多 platform 了啦。
But from a user perspective, from a buyer's perspective, I think it is counterintuitive to create another platform outside of Instagram to handle the shopping part of Instagram.
I think internet in 10 years time, I think internet need to come up with a declutter system really.
I'm just imagining the whole
Massive.
process. I mean, it's like Instagram. Some of the Instagram post has their catalog thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like they're making maybe it's like an external from that.
So how external?
Like because you tap to see the price ma. So
Yeah.
maybe you like that item, say
Yes.
say a Nintendo Switch.
Yes. Say the demonstration. or a Surface Go.
or a Surface Go.
Yeah.
So you just like tap on it and then like it leads you to IGTV. IG shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Well-
guess it's like that, but it's the same. Like I said, it's the same as leading to their e-commerce website.
Actually, speaking of the shopping app thing, I'm wondering how's Facebook merchant
Doing
yeah, they have a shopping
Yeah,
Oh, the-
Facebook
the
Marketplace.
Facebook shop.
market.
Oh, the marketplace.
Yeah.
Marketplace is crap. It's all full of
Yeah.
shit. If you think Shopee is bad, Marketplace is worse.
oh my god.
So maybe
They should have a new song. Marketplace, place.
No,
Too many
please.
marketplace,
Enough of this already. I hate
So,
that
yeah.
stupid Shopee ad.
Yeah, me too. I hated that.
So it
But
might
it's
not work
working.
for me lah.
Yeah, I don't think it'll work for me either.
Speaking of that, I cannot tahan
Shopee.
the shopping. The ad keep popping up in my face.
Huh?
You know,
Yeah.
I feel like
Shopee,
I feel like
beep, beep,
I
It's so
literally-
uncreative.
I
oh
like
my
the
God,
shark
can't stand
song. I like the baby shark song, but not when Shopee took it and used it as their
Which
own. It's
I-
so annoying.
which I have something to teach later on Google Ads.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so let's say, okay, let's back to this shopping app, right? If you are Instagram, how would you do this? How would you incorporate a shopping platform, an e-commerce platform on Instagram without overcomplicating Instagram?
I don't know, it's very complicated to simplify it.
But I think e-commerce to begin with is very complicated.
I feel like they're already linking it to their e-commerce website. As a person who is selling lah, okay? How do I put it?
No, the thing is,
Like some websites,
The-
they have shop Instagram, then they lead it to their e-commerce
yes,
website.
the idea of Instagram coming
It's
out with
just-
an e-commerce
yeah.
platform is to not let people leave Instagram.
Yeah.
That is the basis of it.
Yeah.
It's
They
the
wanna
same reason why
monopolize.
Amazon is doing so well as an
Amazon.
e-commerce platform. Because why?
Amazon.
Because they can sell buyers, all these merchants will sell stuff in their platform and they can recommend other people, advertise and do everything they want to do within Amazon itself. And Instagram wants to do the same thing and keep asking Instagram to allow people to connect out to their own websites is besides the point.
It's quite hard to
Yeah.
change the
But I think
Too many
for me
shopping
lah,
apps
for
already.
me, a certain product or a certain brand should stay a certain way. When they venture to too many things like Facebook, it becomes
A bit too
like
Yeah,
they have this.
yeah. Then you don't know what are they. They are not a technology company. They say they claim they are not a news company, but they are
Basically,
everything.
we're talking about Facebook.
So-
Hello.
Yeah.
So I think it's not a good idea.
Well, people create e-commerce. It's for the convenience of the buyer. Right now, you're creating this is not for the convenience of the buyer,
It's
but rather
it's
you just
for
want
your
to,
own benefit.
Yeah, you want to populate them in your own.
So let's say for example, we want to keep Instagram clean and simple to use, but we still want to introduce an e-commerce platform. So I think IG shopping is the best way to do it. It's still the best way to do it, regardless of the fact that it keeps. I'm imagining this is how we are going to use it when we buy stuff, right?
Okay.
We will see something we like on Instagram, we click the button, and it keeps exiting Instagram, going to IG shopping, and to continue the whole thing. And once that's done, I suppose it automatically kicks us out of IG shopping and brings us back to Instagram to continue the experience. Else it's gonna be a dead end, right? Once you check out, it's gonna be a dead end.
It's like an FBX thing, like you go, you pay.
Yeah. So you have to keep going.
But
in the
as
loop,
a
lah.
user,
Wants to keep you in the loop, the whole cycle of.
As a user, I find it so annoying that we have so many shopping apps already. Like, legit, my phone has 0 shopping apps right now.
But from a consumer's point of view, having more shopping apps is good because the
You
more
get
shopping
more
app you have, the
competitor.
more competition
Yeah.
you have. The more competition you have, the better it is for us. Imagine if Amazon is the only shopping platform in the world. Imagine if Lazada is the only shopping platform in the world. As it is now with so much competition, Lazada is barely keeping up with quality.
Yeah.
Imagine if they're the only one. They don't have to do anything about it.
Yeah,
like Grab.
just like Grab.
Yeah, just like Grab.
You can grab.
Yeah, Grab has.
Grab is just
I
bad for high price.
I heard it's quite bad the
Yeah.
service lately.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
Okay,
I have not
assuming
used it for
Instagram
now.
works closely with e-commerce, big players lah, then probably yes. Like they are the e-commerce of the e-commerce.
Yay for them.
But Instagram does have something, if they were to go into shopping, Instagram does have something that other e-commerce platforms don't have. The social media angle.
I guess that gives them more credibility.
Yes, because why? Everybody else like Amazon, Lazada, Alibaba, they are just shopping first. They have no social media. It's a shopping and review platform. But if Instagram is able to successfully incorporate shopping into it, they are able to connect, start to finish, handle the entire sales funnel, sales funnel from all the way from awareness all the way till sales within Instagram. And I think if they're able to do that correctly, I think they will be a very, very formidable platform for shopping.
What do you think? Okay lah, provided if the intention is correct. For the convenience of the user.
We always assume from Facebook the intention is not correct.
Well, I don't want to do this on Facebook, but you know lah. Provided. So how? No comment?
No comment.
Subjective. Hello.
Okay, next
We
up.
leave it until it's like, you know, when
Yeah, we
When
leave
it's
until it
out
happens
and
and we
you
see how it
tested
goes.
See
it
how-
and everything.
Right
Yeah.
now, you focus on your IGTV first lah. Huh?
Yeah.
Alright, so Instagram again, has adds new Super Zoom variant and emoji shortcuts. There
Did you
are
get it
few-
yet?
No, I didn't. Very angry.
You
Anyways,
haven't gotten it? What?
so
It's
I'm
an
still the old
Android
one.
thing.
No lor, some iPhone got already. This one got, but I don't have.
No.
So it's not a location problem. Anyways, there are a few new super zoom effects on your stories accompanied with music, including one with hearts, dark and sad, angry and fiery, a paparazzi one, a comic surprise style, wow, so many, and one with a big X for disapproval.
I use on him then.
On top of thanks, I can't even use it. So on top of that, they also added emoji shortcuts to post comments. Ooh. Oh yeah, I got that one. Okay. Our response to the first was yay! And the second one was just meh.
I think the first one was nice. I think having new super
Super
zoom
zoom,
variants
yeah.
is good.
And then it's like little icon you can just swipe
Yeah,
and then you
it's-
select.
it's cute,
I used the
it's
sad
fun.
one on JK because the other day he's what you do a Premiere Pro
Yeah, I have to redo like 3-4 times.
Sigh.
Nah, I'm also very sad. You can use it on
No,
me now.
it wasn't Premiere Pro. It was YouTube. You were uploading a video.
Oh yeah, we had to upload twice. And then use your time some more.
Oh yo.
You can use it on me now. I'm very sad.
But I think the whole list of emoji shortcut is just, I think it's
I think it's
Yeah.
for me. I think it's convenient. I mean,
Really?
it's just meh, but cause like there's so many. Sometimes you can't remember where's the emoji, or you use the emoji. I just like,
Shortcut
hey,
it lah. It's convenient for me.
Okay.
lah. So I, rather than typing ha 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 H A H A H A H A, I just put one emoji a smile. Still a lot. Better than one emoji.
you can actually do this, you know. You
How?
can go haha twice
Uh-huh.
and the shortcut will come out. The emoji
auto.
the suggested
that one.
emoji will
Oh.
come out and then you will.
Then what's the difference?
Hmm?
Then what's the difference between the shortcut and this one?
The shortcut and this one, what happens is that it's like, you know how when you go to Insta story, right? You type respond the Insta story and then you get like six most common suggested one. You just hit the thing and
And then
without
just use it
even
lah.
opening up your keyboard,
Emoji keyboard thing.
just use that one.
Did I use that? I think I used that, yes.
So what they did was they actually extended into the post. I think it was just meh because I don't know, it doesn't
Gel with you.
The question is, do you comment a lot?
well, commenting on posts is different, right? Because you comment on posts, you want to say something
Yeah.
more substantial. If you want to comment on story, it's just like, okay, it's
Just
like you're
click
throwing a
on emoji.
reaction for a story.
Yeah, the
But
six,
for
the
a
six
post,
emoji,
yeah, but for a post, you don't throw a reaction, you give a comment. Then it becomes a bit, you know,
Tom Steam.
solid stuff.
Post. I post emoji one.
For post,
For comment lah, I'll just like sometimes the love button I'll just click. So then sometimes the haha I also put the emoji lah. That's all lah. That's me lah. What about you?
I still need to type something sometimes.
Or you just don't comment.
I don't comment unless I really have to. I don't even like unless I really have to.
So he has to like only.
Huh?
Whenever you see his like, it's like gonna force.
This is the best I can do.
No, you know why I don't engage with posts?
Because he doesn't want people to what
Basically,
profile
he
him.
does-
Because why? Because I like how the explore section of my Instagram is now. But every time I engage with a post, right, it screws up my explore section.
Yeah.
Because let's say if I were to heart a few new dog posts, and for the entire week, all I see is just dogs. Just dogs all over. So I hope that at least if it doesn't react so drastically, I think I will engage more.
But dogs are cute.
Yeah, but not an entire explore
Sean
section.
is a
filled with dogs only.
disengaged kind of thing. So it's a passive reacts. Passive as a passive what?
Yeah.
Passive aggressive. Is it? A passive aggressive. What's that word called? Passive aggressive.
We have a new sign.
Passive aggressive comment.
We can make an emoji out of this.
Meme. JK meme. Oh my god.
Okay, next up.
A bunch of iPhones were found.
iPhone apps. Were found.
Apps were found
found it where,
sending users location to firms.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I think you're in Congress now. According to an article by TechCrunch, a group of security researchers found that a dozen of popular iPhone apps are quietly sharing location data of tens of millions of mobile devices with third parties monetizations firms.
And here comes the long one.
Oh my god.
Tongue twist, tongue twist.
Tongue twist.
Yeah.
Tongue twister.
These free apps require location information to work, but quietly sells information as their way of making money. Some of them are
Ask FM
Ask
Ask
FM.
Seriously?
anonymous,
Do you use Ask FM?
No, I don't use it. I don't like it.
anonymous teen focused Q&A app. NOAA weather. I cannot see the thing. weather radar, a weather app with millions of downloads and 266,000 reviews. Perfect 365 and augmented reality beauty app that asks for location to customize your experience based on your location and more. All of these apps promise users that they will not share users' data with anyone else. So should we sue them now?
They will not. Not.
So
They will
yeah,
not.
these are the apps that promise not to share user data.
Yeah.
Okay, the weather
right?
app, I'm not surprised lah. But the Ask FM and the Perfect 365, that one I'm quite surprised. Like, why you need it for?
Perfect 365 is the weirdest one because it says that it's an augmented reality beauty app.
Exactly.
Right? So all it does is just make you beautiful.
Exactly.
So you don't need a location.
Exactly. That's why I'm so
Unless
surprised.
they plant like a KLCC on top of my head. Something like that.
The dress code.
Just nasi lemak dress or something like that.
What the hell?
Today's full team dress. Today eggs. 2 eggs.
So yeah, it's and when we use apps, usually we download the app and we just say yes to everything,
And don't read.
and we don't read access your phone, access your contacts, access everything. And because you want to use the app, because your friends are all using the app, you just say yes to everything, and then just so that you can use the app.
Yeah.
And even if they promise not to share your data with anyone else, they have been known to be selling user information to big companies.
I guess I'm the minority. I read all the thing first before I say yes.
So yeah.
Hey, I feel damn insecure, okay?
Not me lah, I'll just whatever lah, just lah. Take my data lah.
Most people will do that. Most people, and it's okay lah. There's actually two school of thought in this as well. Some people are like, take my data. I don't care. Some is like, oh no, don't take my data.
I
You
feel
know?
unsafe.
Yeah, I feel insecure and all that. So what do you think? You're okay with it?
I'm okay, just take lah. Nothing will hide. I'm so open already. It's like my data is everywhere.
Weihan is okay with it?
Certain things lah, no certain info I'm okay, certain info I'm not okay lah.
You already have my answer. I don't need to answer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like all the banking stuff of
Oh, that one, no.
No, not your banking stuff lah. You know, your location.
Yeah, location sometimes you know.
Your maybe the things you buy in Lazada.
Yeah.
Things that pop out on your Lazada.
Something comes out what you want.
How do they find out when you want what you want? You know, how do they find out when you have additional flow that you need something that's better?
I think you
Flow
can.
control.
Like
I
February
think you can add a lot of shop lah.
That's like-
February
Yeah,
14, then suddenly got condoms come out.
No. There was one, right? It says it was a Durex app.
Uh-huh.
I think it was
Oh,
February 14. I think it was a
Oh, the
Valentine's Day one.
baby cry.
No. It says to all the people. No, it was Father's Day thing. To
Yeah.
all the people who use our competitors, Happy Father's Day.
That was genius. I
That
love
was
that.
so good.
Yeah.
That was savage.
oh my god.
Okay, anyway, we interrupt today's programming for some advertisement. This episode of Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Peddlers Marketing. The
And you a Facebook Google today.
Google.
the Google AdWords expert. This week we will be talking about
You want music or
Frequency
not?
cap.
frequency cap.
Yeah.
Apa tu?
So I've been using some gaming app and some other social apps, and then Shopee keep popping up in my face.
Okay.
And then
They're quite gayas lah.
it got to a point that I used to have a Shopee app. I deleted it because it's so annoying. It's so annoying.
So Shopee's advertisement keeps popping up everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
including Tumblr also.
Oh my god. These guys are so
Apps, Facebook, whatever. Also got
Whatever
them.
platform lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are everywhere.
YouTube, it got very out of hand. So what in your display ads for Google, there is under your settings for display only, there's a frequency. Under the settings, there's a frequency caps. So you can set to
Frequency capping.
frequency capping. So you can set to how many times you show to a same person in a day. So usually I put 3 because maybe some people will put 5. I think anything
Does it-
that more than that.
Can we set it for weekly or
wait,
it has to be a daily thing?
I think you can set it for weekly.
Because I
Yeah.
understand if
Per
let's-
week, per month also.
per week per month as well. Yeah. I read somewhere that scientifically based on a lot of their research, right, the most balanced number is actually 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Any more that you consider a spammy already.
What option do you have?
3 times I put.
Or 3 times?
Mm.
Oh, this one Shopee should use one. No
limit.
No limit.
There's one no
Spam,
limit on
spam,
viewable
spam.
impressions.
So this is very important for advertisements because although you want people to see your ads all the time, after a while it creates a negative effect
Yeah.
It's spammy.
which isn't effective anymore, right?
Yeah.
the same
I
as we have we have our car radios on, then the Shopee song keeps coming on.
They're everywhere. Lah.
Yeah.
I cannot run away from Shopee.
I mean that it's like it's okay, we get it, we know you're our shopping app, don't need
Is
no need.
Shopee new in Malaysia?
No,
It's not very new. No, it's not very new. It's a few
I
years
think
old.
it came out the same time with Lazada, somewhere
Yeah.
around the same time
No,
with
no,
Lazada.
it came out after Lazada.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhere around
But
there.
just
right?
recently, I don't know.
They
which
damn
fella went and
aggressive
found
way.
damn lot of cash on the fella, and then this
Just-
guy's just going all out, and it's like no holds barred lah. It's like all of a sudden,
Just go all
Don't know
out.
how to
Like
control.
even the job vacancy platforms, right? Like I was helping my friend look for job the other day. There was like Lazada, Shopee. I'm like, wow.
So aggressive.
Yeah.
so aggressive.
And then it's 9.9. Is it new this year? 9.
Yeah, I don't know what is with this
Yeah.
line.
'Cause I never heard of it.
I've never heard of this shopping day at all
It's
before.
what is it? It copy from is it Alibaba? Yeah, Alibaba one.
Oh.
Because Alibaba what it does is who's that guy again? Jack Ma. So Jack Ma studied that, noticed that shoppers they will have more buying behavior during holiday period.
Yes.
So he said like Christmas or this thing. So
Yeah,
instead
yes.
of waiting for that, why not create our own one? So he created his 1-1-1-1.
Oh wow.
Single
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
So that is
The Singles Day, yeah.
the single day. So that is where he create the hype for people to buy.
And then other platforms follow.
Yeah.
So this
Oh.
99, this is where it came about. Lah.
But what is 99? What kind of?
It's like 1-1-1-1 nothing. It's just
Yeah, but one is like one is single, ma. You're
okay,
all single.
correct. 9.9. I don't know what's 99.
Top year.
Huh?
Anyway, so frequency capping it's good to optimize so that people don't hate your brand.
Completely agree with you. Yes.
Yeah. So that's all for today.
Now back to our show.
Blue Whale is a game that leads to suicide.
Okay, before we go on with this one, I have to tell you, this is so freaking amazing and scary at the same time.
Blue whale.
I was researching the blue whale,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden I stumbled upon this one and I started reading all the articles, and it became scarier and scarier as I kept reading.
The title already so scary. I'm like, what is this?
So yes, Faustina.
This may be something ripped out of
Sounds like
truth
something I don't want to
or
do.
dare. But it also happens to be pretty real. In 2016, a social network game was played by people in a few countries, where players would be assigned a series of tasks to perform over a 50-day period. It was also said that the final task was for the player to commit suicide.
This sounds like some dark web shit.
Right? I know.
Although no cases have ever been confirmed to be directly linked to this game. In 2016, in Russia, how do you read his name?
Try.
Philip
Budekin.
Budekin. A 21-year-old former psychology student who was expelled from his university claimed that he invented the game in 2013. He said his intention was to cleanse society by pushing persons to suicide whom he deemed as having no value. Wow.
Acting all
Among countries where suicide rates of teens increased to an alarming rate, possibly due to the game, were Bangladesh, Brazil, Bulgaria, China, Egypt, India, Iran, Italy, Russia, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, and USA.
We're safe. For now, we're safe.
Just last week, a case of suicide by a 22-year-old in India was suspected to be linked to the game. It kind of reminds me of this movie I saw. I don't know. There was this, I forgot what's the name of the movie. It's like the same thing, the same concept. In the end, you either choose to die or you survive.
And
Something
survive
like
by
that.
killing someone.
Who would choose to die if not survive?
Because the game is like, it leads you to a lot of obstacles to the point that it's very nerve-breaking that you don't sleep sometimes.
Oh, okay.
And then
Okay.
that to that point that you have to kill another person, all this which people are not willing to do.
Then
So you would rather die than
a puppet in a tricycle coming.
Oh my god!
Let's play a game.
So when I was reading this one, right, it's pretty cool because it says there are actually administrators who assign these games to players, and they're given the games and everything, and the last task will always be a suicide task. And although there are many teen suicides that happen, right, the authorities cannot directly connect them to the game itself, and it's quite scary because it happens in groups, in bunches. And they say in Bangladesh, the issue was so bad that the Bangladesh authorities had to ask internet service providers to stop providing free internet at night,
Oh wow.
so the teens do not to curb this thing from happening. So I assume that at least in Bangladesh, this thing happens a lot at night. That they go into the app, they play the game.
Would explain the death rates.
Yeah.
But this part, the intention of why he created
Yeah,
the game
I
is
know,
so scary.
right?
Cleanse
To
society.
cleanse society by pushing persons to suicide whom he deemed as having no value. How the hell are you supposed to deem they no value or not?
You gotta-
Maybe it's part of the game.
Yeah.
Maybe it's part of the game for them to
Create that insecurity.
to prove their worth. And if they cannot prove their worth, then they will just
It's like a Black Mirror thing lah. Then if you fail
Yeah.
this stage, then you degrade.
Yeah.
Macam-
But then I remember hearing a dark web story that is like that.
really.
Yeah, I think you told me before.
I remember that's why I'm like, it sounds very familiar.
But damn scary lah.
It's okay lah. Let's watch the Nun lah. Don't read this lah.
You say what? I'm bringing you to the nun.
I watched it twice already. Please don't bring me again.
The Nun isn't exactly a very nice movie, but yeah.
Honestly, I fell asleep.
It's just a
That's
jump
how
scare
bad
thing
it
lah.
is. That's
Alright.
how bad it is.
Facebook renames Canvas ads to Instant Experience Ads, or IX, and gives it pixel capabilities. Facebook is improving this special layout ads to include ready-made templates like storefront, lookbook, customer acquisition, and storytelling. It'll also have Facebook Pixel automatically attached. It doesn't, but it says here it does. I've tried it, it doesn't. It tries to connect you with Facebook Pixel, and then even if you ask it to connect Facebook Pixel to your messenger, it still asks for your website. I have no idea why they're doing this. Maybe because they still haven't figured this out yet because it's the first day or second day they're doing
That's
this.
right.
Oh.
So they do this because advertisers can then run more targeted follow-up ads to users who engage with the previous ads. How many Canvas dash is instant experience ads have we seen in our entire lives?
Got me.
Telur ayam.
Got, but I don't click.
I
on
don't
it.
come across it often.
How does it trigger?
It for Facebook one, it has like that. Then there's a button there you can swipe up. I think
But if you're on the news feed, how does it appear?
it appears like
Maybe.
a sponsor
Okay.
poster. Then after that, I think there's
An arrow pointing downwards.
Oh
then
no,
you
no, can we not see these bites?
Yeah, but
You will.
it's like the IG story. IG story, you know, you have the learn more thing. I think it's the same thing like that.
In
Like
case
the Facebook
Sean,
feed
in
and
case
then-
Sean, you're wondering what was the video, they were dissecting the animal and to see that there was plastic inside.
Wait, no, but in order to get there, you need to be. It comes from the news feed, is it?
Yes.
From the news feed itself, you will see a Canvas ad popping out of nowhere. Because
No, it's not. It's not. You have one of let's just say you do a single image, then you can incorporate instant experience inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what happens is, let's say for example, if the ad is an image
Yeah.
itself,
Yeah, then you want them to see more or get more information, then they can click
Then
on
it-
it. Then you pop.
then it goes into the
yeah.
Canvas
Yeah.
experience. Okay.
Then apparent in Facebook Matrix, they actually include how many seconds they watch the whole thing or how many.
Yeah,
3, 5, 10,
because
15.
because they get to input videos and images and text at the same time as well.
Yeah.
But this only works with mobile, which
Yeah.
is fine because 80-90% of people are surfing
Using it.
on mobile anyway.
Most engagement takes place on mobile.
Yeah. So yeah, I've tried it out and I'm not very happy with it, but maybe because I haven't done it in so long that I don't know how to do it anymore.
Because from my one I did the response is okay. It's I have 21 minutes view, experience view. So
From which one?
where is it from this 4 links click?
So yeah, if you guys want to try instant experiences, you can try it out. So what you do is you run an ad from the ad manager, and then you go to conversion. You can only do it from conversion, right? Because I tried with leads and other format, the IX little tab doesn't appear. I cannot tick the button. And I tried asking Facebook, but Facebook, as usual, will not answer it. They will just be so vague.
Be blunt.
And then you said that you did it through conversion, which I
Yeah.
also managed to do it through conversion.
For that I do not know whether they have specific place. I'm not sure because I did
So from the ads manager, you cannot create an instant experience out right off the bat. You have to create it based on their three levels of engagement. From there, then some of them will have a little tab where you can create an instant experience. Some of them you don't have.
Yeah.
At the layer where you create the app itself, I think it's the ad set level or the ad level.
We
Alright.
tried it out lah.
Yeah.
So next, Google announced new and improved responsive display ads. So Google's previous responsive ads only allows advertisers to upload 2 headlines, 1 image, 1 logo, and 1 description. In contrast, the new responsive display ads will allow up to 15 image, 5 headlines, 5 descriptions, and 5 logos. Google says they will use machine learning to test and find out which combination works best in which circumstances. So
basically they do A/B testing for us already lah.
Yeah.
the ABC.
So you just dump everything in there and they will test for you
Generate-
and they will optimize for you using machine learning.
and they will tell you what is best.
Yeah. Best, not just what is best over the across the board, but what is best serving for what kind of target audience as well.
So it's based on the target audience lah.
A lot of things like target audience, keyword searches, all these kind of variables.
Sounds good. Simplify our work.
Yeah.
So you like Google more or Facebook now?
I always Google fan.
I think Sean hates Facebook more now.
He may well already hate Facebook.
He already started hating it, now he just pissed.
I mean, you if you were to look through Google's previous project and everything, you will be very amazed of things that they try to help the community. Instead of Facebook trying to telan everyone's money.
So maybe when Google come out with their own shopping app, right, it's like probably I'll respect lah.
Yeah, it's I think sometimes it's the whole concept of you give more first, then only you receive.
Yes.
But it appears that Facebook is like, I take your money first, then later I only decide whether I want to give you or not lah. That kind of feeling.
Hello.
So yeah, that's all. Anything else? No.
That's all.
All right. Today is a short one, 35 minutes. Social Media Weekly Podcast is available on Anchor FM, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and more.
Finally, he wrote it.
Our full video is available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook as well.
So check it out.
Check it out. Rate us 5-star, 3-star, or 1-star, or no star, and
leave
us a
your
comment
comment.
and tell us what we can improve on. Besides the new the audio, because I just purchased some new audio stuff. By next week we should be able to use them.
We're gonna have headset and like DJ rack and
No.
JK, you're not gonna be DJ JK.
DJK. No, it's DJK.
yeah. JK.
Now you got your DJ name with
I'll play
JK.
some song.
So,
Sangkang rave.
Alright.
okay, this is Social Media Weekly. We will see you again next week. My name is Sean.
I'm JK.
I'm Wei Han.
Christina here.
Au revoir.
Bye.